Hi everyone, I decided to do like a little get ready with me chit chat type thing, using some new products. This is the Almay 5-in-1 primer. I've used it a couple of times, and so far, I'm not sure. Okay, just making sure. It does leave a good sticky film, which is good because it's going to hold the foundation, which today I'm using the e.l.f. Foundation Serum with Goji Berry in SPF 25 in the shade Light Medium. And I mixed it with the Cover FX Moonlight drops because I've been using this one a lot, this Laura Geller one. And I like the way it looks. So I was like, you know what? Let's see how the Cover FX ones look. So here it is. It's all mixed. I figured do that before I got on here. Oh, I didn't get a primer. What are those things? Concealer out. I need to grab one. I'm trying to think if I have a new one I haven't used. Oh, I do. I have a NYX. This foundation is very light coverage. You can build it up to be full coverage, I believe. I did yesterday. But I hadn't used it that much since I got it. So I wanted to start venturing out because summer's coming. So it's nice to have a little SPF. Plus, it's nice to have some natural looking makeup. And I've been liking the glowy skin look, where it's not greasy, but it's glowy. So, see, it's not at all close to full coverage right now. I'm sure I could add some, but I'm not wanting a cakey mess. I'm going to use the NYX Concealer CW1 HD Photogenic Concealer. I'm not sure if this is even my color. We'll make it work. I think I have another one, but I like that I had most of the stuff out before I started the video. And I don't want to dig around. So I am feeling a bit better. Eric, yesterday was singing, on Sunday, was singing his ABCs. And he was singing Life is a Highway from the Cars movie. The first one. Alright. Let's take the same brush. I'm gonna pull it up on my eye so that this is the It Cosmetics brush, airbrush. And it's one of my favorites. If you see it on sale at Ulta, it's for Ulta. Airbrush Buffing Foundation Brush number 110. And it says It Brushes for Ulta. It is one of my absolute favorites. Okay. Let's take and dampen this beauty sponge with this Skinco Truffle Therapy. And we're going to grab... Alright. We're going to grab some of this Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Powder. It's not a loose powder. It's just a regular powder. We're going to dot it under the eye to set that before it creases. Take a little bit more. Turn it down and put it on those red spots I'm getting. I'm surprised my face is not reacting to the antibiotics. It might be because I've been on so many lately that it's just done. It's tired. It's like, okay, you know you're doing them. All right, just setting those areas. All right. Now we're going to take a brush into the same powder, because I'm not going to cream contour, because like I said, I'm really not going anywhere. We're just going to try to fluff. You see how it's not that much creasing? And the makeup does not look too cakey. I don't know where that scar came from. Have you ever had just things randomly pop up on your face and you're like, where'd you come from? Put some on my neck, okay. And I've been loving this butter bronzer. I don't think I have another one that I needed to try. So I'm going to go ahead and take some of this butter bronzer on this Morphe brush that doesn't have a number anywhere. It's just a light. This is in the color bronzer. Literally, that's all it says. We're just gonna tap it. Into the skin. And put some along the bottom here. I've been loving this bronzy look. I did one the other day and I can't get it back. I don't know what I did, but it was, then I messed it up by putting eyeshadow on. Well, the wrong kind of eyeshadow, because it would have been like the perfect everyday look until I put that eyeshadow on, and it kind of messed it all up. I don't think, is there anything on that? Yes, there's gold on that. Yeah, I just cleaned my brushes and they're already, you know what? Please tell me I have at least one. There. We'll use this. I'm trying to just gently contour my nose. And I didn't want to use a huge brush to do it. There we go. Let's just get a little bit more up there. All right, and down here. All right, that was the butter bronzer. As always, if you want to see anything, I want y'all to please feel free to ask me to do something specific. I just closed my eyes and grabbed one of them. This is the Pop of Coral by Morphe. I think we're going to go into this one. You know what? We're going to go into the darker one this time. And we're going to mix it with the shiny one. I'm just going to dab it onto the cheek. And then we're going to pull it back. Like so. I forgot. Take a little bit of this bronzer. And I want to take this and just kind of blend it together with the bronzer. I didn't tap back into it. All right, we haven't put the highlight on yet. For the highlight, I wanted to go in with this You Can Be Glow Kit. I need to be careful holding it like that. I think I want to go into the actual broken shade, which is called Gumdrop. We're going to use our little highlight brush, or the one I use for highlight. I'm going to do circular motions, kind of up onto the skin like so. That is so pretty. I'm going to put it up there. Tap into it again. Okay, just a little bit on the chin. And a little bit up there. Now we're going to take this big brush again and kind of brush it in there. Okay, close this. I want to take this truffle. You guys shake it up before you use it so that you can get the herbs and all that mixed together. Then I want to take this beauty blender and kind of squish it and tap it all in. I hate that it looks different there than it does here. Like here, I look bronze. Maybe the light's too bright. There. Now y'all can see what I see. A little better. I'm using the other beauty blender to make sure it's all perfectly in there. And we're going to come back to the highlight probably. Let's do the brows. I am not using a new brow product unless you haven't watched in a while. I'm using the Anastasia. If you've been watching lately, if you watched around the time I first started my channel, this was my favorite. I got it as a sample at first, and then Ulta had the 21 Days of Beauty last year, and I bought 3 of them. One is still in the package. I leave it in the package. This one I just took out of the package the other day because I missed it. All right, let's take this. This is in the color dark brown. Do the little hairs. This video, it's Monday now. It'll be going up tomorrow. We are going to try out another Cibbcci. I'll show you the name. And I believe I have a discount code for you. And a Miskos palette again. Okay. There we go. That's the Anastasia Brow Wiz. Alright, put these sponges back where they go. Oh, my face don't feel sticky. Alright, now, this is the Cibbcci CCI palette. 16 color. It's, I don't see a name for it, but I will put the link in the description. Wait till you see this. Aren't those pretty? Let me show you a couple of swatches. Of course, I've been touching my face, so we're gonna go ahead and add some of this. And I'll show you the Miskos in a second also. Let me get this. Still had the concealer on my hand. And here's the Miskos. The top part is glitter. It's like literally glitter. And the bottom is matte shades. Show you the darker ones. I love how good this brand is. Look, that is a red. It's a little patchy. But usually when you swatch a red, it is patchy. A little more than that. That was one swatch. Y'all saw me run my fingers into it and then do the swatches. They are really good. I'm going to put that in the description box as well. I have a funny feeling that this C brand is also made by the same people who make Miskos. That's like a really nude shade in the middle. Let's take it and find a darker shade here. We'll go with the orange and the maroon. See, I like that. Let's go ahead and take a couple of these other shimmer shades. We'll take gold, purple, and red. See, I like that. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do, but we'll go where the palettes take us. Palettes, because I may use this other one too. In fact, I would almost say I will, because I think I'm going to go in with this pinkish shade right here. Here, bud. I think that's what I'm going to use as my base shade. Here we go. We'll use the one we used for the bronzer. Put it on my sweatpants. We'll use that as a transition. If it shows up. I'll show it to you in a second. The pinkish shade, so you don't, in case you like the way it looked. And these shadows, for a brand you find on Amazon, and I haven't really found them anywhere else. Sometimes I think some of these brands need more exposure, because for a pink shade that looks like that, it showed up pretty decently on my face. That's my opinion. And some people don't have all kinds of money to be spending on makeup. So finding good brands like this that do the work is an awesome feeling. All right, I think I'm gonna go in with the shimmer. I want to go in with the orange part of me, but the other part of me wants to grab this maroonish shade. So I think I'm going to. We're going to use this little brush. We're going to tap some of it off. We're going to start on the outer corner. Build it up right there, and then pull it across into the crease. And since I have hooded eyes, when I open my eyes, I am able to better see where I want to make the crease. Basically is what it comes up to. Sorry, I was trying to... I'm gonna push it deep into the socket. Yeah, I like the way that looks. All right, let's go on the other side. We're gonna start on the outer and bring across while the eye is closed at first. Then I open my eye and I go we're going to use this blending brush, and we're going to dip into this beigey type color. and diffuse the edges. Like so. I'll show you the beigey color in a second. We don't want no harsh edges. We want it to be all right. The beigey color is right here. Now I want to take this brush, shade switch it just in case there was some stuff left on it from who knows. I would go into the reddish, but I think the red shimmer, but I think that it would blend in too much. See what the purple looks like. All right, let's look at 2 more shades. I know where I'm leaning towards right now. See how those, like, this has a pinky shimmer? I kind of like that. And then I like that this one is a brownish gold, and then this one is like a rose, not a rose gold, but like a reddish bronze. And believe it or not, Jason pointed that out to me. Yes, Jason. Because I'm like, man, they all seem like the same shade. And he's like, no, that one has this and this one has... And I was like, are you serious? I think we're going to go with the purple. I don't know. The purple is just calling to me. Okay, I used this before, but I used the red. Let's not tap it. Let's see what happens. Alright. Don't tap these. If you buy this palette, don't tap the excess off of your flat brush unless you want to wet your brush. All right. Which I would also like to point out, I don't see any fallout, which is important to a video coming up, that this palette costs around $10 and I don't have any fallout. Like I told y'all, I was testing products last week. Yet, a almost $50 palette I used had a bust ton. I'm talking, that's the one that ruined the, I was going to take a picture, but I couldn't get a picture that didn't show all the fallout that I could not get off my face. It would just make like black streaks across it. It wasn't the Juvia's Place palette. It was a different one. Woo! I was surprised that it did what it did. Yeah, I don't see any fallout. I do see that on this eye, I need to build the color up just a tad bit more into the crease. Okay. Just kind of pat that one down. All right, now we're going to go into this shade right here with the Ulta brush. And we're going to pat it across here. I love how right there where they're combining, it's kind of making like a pinkish purple shade. I'm going to use the other brush. It seems to pat it down better. I don't know if y'all can see that. Right there where they're combining, it's making a totally different color. That is really pretty. All right. Now I want to take this brush again. I know it's already a long video. We're going to take this and go back into this maroon shade and try to deepen the crease just a little. I'm just doing one tap into it. Across the lower lash line. All right, I want to take this shade right here, and we're going to put that in the inner corner. Like that. On the brow bone and underneath the brows. Very precise. Take this pink shade over here on the blender and just kind of fix that a little. All right, now let's go in with the It Cosmetics. I don't really want to do an eyeliner. All right. Shake this up again. And let's just grab a gloss. I think this one. Let's see, AJ Liquid Gold that I got from Shop Hush. Okay. There we go. I know it's not a majorly fancy look. It's kind of not even a lower look. It's kind of like a, I just felt like using colored look today. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And don't forget, I'm going to have a code and a link for this one, as well as this one in the description below if you want them. And the other codes from the past Miskos videos and stuff are down there as well. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.